Okay, so we're diving deep today into something kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The world of live action remakes.
Yeah.
Disney, they're going all in on this.
Right.
And this time they're tackling like one of their most beloved characters,
Oh, yeah.
but also one of the most like
Absolutely.
difficult to translate, I think.
Yeah.
Stitch
Which is a challenge.
from Lilo and Stitch.
For sure.
And we've got some excerpts here from a recent article all about it.
Okay.
So our mission
All right.
is to kind of figure out how on earth are they going to bring this iconic alien to life in live action.
Yeah, because it's a fascinating
It
challenge.
really is, isn't it?
Yeah. Unlike some of the other Disney remakes we've seen, I mean, you think about Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin.
Uh-huh.
Those characters were already, kind of human-like in a way.
Sure, yeah.
But Stitch, he's so unique,
Totally.
Those movements, those expressive ears, and those alien vocalizations.
And the sounds he makes.
Right. It's like, can CGI even really capture
that magic. Yeah.
Yeah, of the original, hand-drawn animation.
Exactly. I mean, it's a big question.
It is.
The article actually talks about that. Like,
how does it?
The leap between animation and live action.
Yeah.
And it points out it's not just about the visuals.
No.
It's about how the story is told, how humor translates. And for a character like Stitch, whose entire personality is intertwined with those big exaggerated movements.
It's all about the movement and expression.
The stakes are really high.
They are so high.
Yeah.
And remember how people reacted when they first saw that CGI design for Stitch?
At D23.
Yeah, D23.
Yeah.
It was like this mix of excitement and terror,
Like, is this going to work?
Right. Is this going to be good or is this going to be awful?
Yeah.
But this new teaser trailer.
Okay, yeah.
It seems like they're going in a different direction.
Really?
Yeah, like they're really playing on that nostalgia.
Oh,
they even recreate that iconic sandcastle scene from the original.
Oh, wow. So like that shot-for-shot remake kind of thing?
Yeah, it seems like a very calculated move.
Yeah.
To tap into that feeling of familiarity.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right?
Right.
I mean, like, that's what people want to see.
Yeah, they want that warm, fuzzy feeling of the original.
Yeah, the thing that's interesting to me, though...
Okay, what's that?
...is that the teaser finally gives us a glimpse of Stitch actually moving.
Oh, yeah.
We're not just seeing a still image.
It's not just a picture.
Yeah.
He's animated.
Yeah.
He's in motion.
And we're seeing how they're using that CGI... try and translate his energy.
Oh, yeah.
And those, like, iconic movements.
Right, because that's where the technology gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, to capture that essence of Stitch, they might be using things like motion capture or performance capture.
Like they do for those, like,
exactly.
Planet of the Apes movies and stuff.
Yeah, where they have an actor in a special suit.
Yeah.
And their movements are translated directly onto the CGI character.
Huh.
So you could have like a really talented physical performer who's embodying that kind of chaotic energy of Stitch.
That's so interesting.
And then the CGI artists can kind of layer that on top of the design.
So they're trying to find that balance
Absolutely.
between being true to the original, but also making him feel real in this world.
Yeah. Got to ground him in the live action environment.
Yeah. It's a tough... I feel like they could really mess it up.
It's a high wire act.
Yeah.
And they could definitely fall off.
Yeah.
And, this whole balancing act, it isn't just about the visuals. It's about the tone of the whole movie.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they need to appeal to that nostalgia that we were talking about, but also bring in some fresh new elements to keep it exciting for today's audiences.
To keep it modern.
Right. And then there's a big question.
Yeah.
How realistic are they going to make Stitch?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if they go too realistic,
it
might actually work against them.
Like people might not like it.
Yeah, because part of what makes him so endearing is that cartoonish charm.
That kind of over-the-top.
Exactly. That's what we love.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the people behind this remake.
Okay, yeah. The team is important.
Oh, yeah, because they're the ones making the decisions.
Right.
So we've got Dean Fleischer-Camp directing.
Dean Fleischer-Camp?
Yeah, he did Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Oh, that's right.
Which is a really interesting choice.
It is interesting.
What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I love Marcel the Shell.
Yeah, me too.
So I think that's promising.
Yeah, because his films have this great mix of humor and heart.
They do.
And he's obviously really good at working with unconventional characters.
Right. Like Marcel the Shell is not...
Yeah, he's not your typical
character.
protagonist.
Yeah.
So it makes you think that maybe he might be interested in exploring the emotional depth of the Lilo and Stitch story.
Okay.
Even more than the original did.
Interesting. So, like, going deeper with the characters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really getting into their feelings and motivations.
And then there's the casting.
Oh, yeah. The actors.
They've got Maya Kealoha as Lilo.
Okay.
Sydney Elizabeth Agudong as Nani.
Right.
But the one that I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Is Chris Sanders.
No way.
Back as the voice of Stitch.
He's back.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Because he wasn't just the voice.
Right.
In the original.
The show directed it?
He was the co-director.
Yeah.
So having him back.
It's a big deal.
It's not just like a little wink to the fans.
Oh.
It's like they're saying, we really understand what makes this character special.
That they're taking it seriously.
Yeah, he knows those vocal nuances.
Yes. Those little quirks that make Stitch. Totally. It's not just any voice actor.
It's the voice.
It's the real deal.
And then on top of that, they brought back Tia Carrere and Amy Hill.
What?
From the original cast.
From the original cast.
That's so cool.
Isn't that interesting?
It is.
They're playing different roles, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like a link to the past?
I think it's so smart.
Yeah. It's like, you know.
It's like a little Easter egg for the fans.
Yeah, and it keeps those voices, you know?
The familiar voices.
They're going to resonate with people.
Yeah.
So who are they playing?
Tia Carrere is playing Mrs. Keikoa.
Okay.
And Amy Hill is playing Tutu.
Oh, wow.
So, like, familiar faces, new roles.
It's a cool twist.
It's really interesting.
It is.
So we've got, like, a lot to think about here.
We do.
The challenge of bringing Stitch into live action.
Yeah.
This whole balancing act of nostalgia and new stuff.
It's a tough one.
And this team that seems like really dedicated to getting it right.
Yeah, they seem like they care.
Yeah.
But the question remains, is it all going to come together?
Like, will it actually work?
Yeah. Will they be able to capture that essence of Stitch?
Its charm.
Yeah, in this new medium.
Yeah.
And will audiences accept a more realistic Stitch?
That's a good question.
Or will it lose some of that cartoonish magic that we love?
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, I'm excited to find out.
Me too. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's going to be fascinating.
So for anyone listening,
definitely
go check out the teaser trailer.
Yes, do your research.
And let us know what you think.
Yeah, tell us your predictions.
Because this is just the beginning of the conversation.
Oh, yeah, we'll be talking about this a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
As more information comes out.
Yeah, we're going to see how this live action experiment unfolds.
It's an experiment for sure.
It really is.
But hopefully a successful one.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening, everybody.
We'll see you next time.